Just trying to set up this. Just trying to set up the stream real quick. I figure if I'm going to be playing the game, I might as well be streaming it. Can you hear me? Okay. No, I'm just testing out the stream, seeing if sound quality is any good. No, I'm just testing. All right, let's play. Let's go, Goat Paradox. Or Paradox, do you want to play some solo first? Me versus you. Whatever you want. Let's run a game real quick then. Because this game just started. Yo, what up, J-Dubs? I sparked up the stream kind of late because my little boy got kind of sick and had to make sure he was okay. But I'm over here now streaming, hanging out with Paradox. We're gonna run some park.
I want the new shack.
Oh my gosh, J-Dub. That new shack. Yo, what up, MLB? That new shack is gonna be so fucking. I don't know what the word is for it, but invincible. That new shack is gonna be amazing. You're probably gonna be able to hit threes with that shack real easily. Last year Goat Shack was he was fucking goated. He was a really good card. So I'm guessing this year they're gonna make the invincible card super good. I'm excited about the shack. I'm not excited about the LaMelo. I cannot. I refuse to like hype up and gas up. I'm not too excited about the LaMelo. I'm following you. I'm not sure how good the LaMelo's gonna be. Yo, what up, Jacob?
60 wins in showdown. 2 boxes or car payment.
But the Dark Matter LaMelo was really good, and so was his Pink Diamond. So maybe the Invincible's gonna be good. But I always feel like cards like the Invincible and the GOATs should be set aside for like really elite players, like Magic Johnson or Michael Jordan, or not everyone should get an Invincible or a GOAT. Like last year, not everyone got a GOAT card. Last year, not everyone got an Invincible. I don't want to see an Invincible Cade Cunningham out there next week. I don't want to see those kind of mid kind of cards. Because then what happens is when you go to rip super packs or when they finally make the Invincibles the toppers, you're going to get nothing but those crappy filler toppers, those crappy Invincibles. So I really want them to avoid those really mid type of Invincibles. Like they shouldn't be putting out lame cards. The Invincibles should be really, really good cards. Oh, I hit 60 wins. Yo, Jacob, you got 60 wins in Showdown, man. That's really good. That's impressive, Jacob. That's real good, my dude. Congratulations on that. Yo, W's in the chat for Jacob reaching 60 wins in Showdown. I always say anybody that hits 60 wins in Showdown, you got to give them their props, their respect, their flowers. And because it's tough. It's sweaty out there. And if you reach 120 to 200 wins, you're fucking elite. I just don't have the time to do it. But W Jacob. That's huge, man.
You see me.
Oh, MLB. You can guarantee, hopefully, I don't have any 100s on my team except for Tim Duncan. So I don't care what I get out of the level 37 pack. As long as it's a good 100 and it's not any of those crappy 100s from this week's promo. I don't want to get Rashard Lewis. I don't want to get any of those crappy 100s. As long as it's not one of those three, I'm happy. I'm happy if it's Chris Webber. I'm happy if it's Devin Booker. I don't have any 100s on my team, so I'll be happy with just a good one, a decent one. So I don't care if they even spit out Chris Webber. I'll take it. Yo, Well, what's going on? You don't feel like playing?
You gonna get Oscar
Uh,
Indy.
uh, all right. Okay. No, no, he's got you, Alpha. He's got you. And plus, if I'm end up, if I end up stinking it up out at the parks, I'll let you join Paradox. Don't worry about that. If I can't get any wins out there, I won't be out there for too long. But no, J Dubs, I didn't get Oscar Robertson. I'm 900,000 MT. I mean, I'm 100,000 MT away from hitting 11 mil, and I want to hold on to all of my MT until next season starts. And I'm almost back at 11 mil, so I'm just gonna hold on to it. I really want to see what next season holds for us. But yeah, Jacob, I see you in your 60 wins. That's a you got to give Jacob some flowers for those 60 wins. Congratulations on that, because I always say it's hard to get to 60 wins. And the only thing that sucks, Jacob, about like playing Showdown, it doesn't matter if you get the prize for 15 wins, 60 wins, 120 wins, they all suck ass. Showdown needs to really improve the reward system next year. They need to step it up for Showdown. Yeah, I'm right over here. I'm at the park that you guys invited me to. I'm by park court 5. I just seen you guys. But J Dub, I want to say that next season I'm gonna fill up my team with all the affordable cheap 100s. I'll probably add people like Big O. I'm gonna probably add people like James Worthy. I'll probably add somebody like who else? Patrick Ewing. I'll re-add him again, and Clyde Drexler. I'm definitely gonna afford all of those cheap ones, and I'll add them back onto the team. I'm just real excited about that PG-13 being the level 40 reward, because them giving us a invincible, I think that was huge by this company. That's the most they're gonna give us. But last year they did give us 100 overall GOAT Kareem, and I thought that was a really good card. It was my favorite card of the year, and it was a level 40 reward.
I'm going shopping with my 10 mil. It's no point to hold on to MT.
No, you're right about that, J Dub. The game is too late into the game to hold on to that MT. Now, oh my God, I hope we get something better, for the invincible card. For all that grinding, we need to get like a really good. Oh, he would, because I think he's like 6'3". But there's really no reason to hold on to the MT. I do want to be smart with my MT, and I don't want to spend too much of it, because I still want to be able to be ready for those goats when they drop. And I do believe that the goat cards are going to drop 2 weeks into season 7. By next week, we're going to have our first goat card in the pack and in the auction house, guaranteed. And yeah. No, I think 2 weeks. 2 weeks we're gonna see it. And look how quickly the Invincibles went down. Just a week or two ago, we didn't think Invincible Wemby was gonna come down, anytime soon. And now he's down around to 10, 11 mil. So I
Gonna
think that,
get my 400
you
wins,
know,
then sell my
as we
shares. I'm
get
not
closer towards
joining
endgame, I think the
DeadManWalking420.
prices on the cards are gonna drop actually. You know that, J Dubs, that's what I would do. I always hold on to my players until I get the wins that I want, like out of showdown. And once I reach like 60 wins, that's when I sell my players off. I always like getting my money's worth out of the players. And I'm just getting the most out of them, badging them up and getting a lot of games out of them and having fun with them. And then once I hit like 60 wins in showdown, that's usually when I sell them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, J Dubs. I'm just holding on to my MT till next season, and then next season I'm gonna start splurging, especially if there's more Invincibles dropping and more Goats dropping. Or oh, come on. Oh, how's that Dirk feeling, Corey? Yeah, no, no. Since I've been playing some Park Solo, I really like had the time to like practice my shot out here and get a little bit better with my jumper. Damn it. That car, who's that? I thought that was the Karl Malone card. Oh, that Dark Matter Karl Malone card is tough. I like that card a lot. I think it looks nice out there. Nice shot, man. That Dirk is looking nice out there, Corey. Real nice jumper on him. Oh, he's hard to out rebound. Yeah, dude. You just gotta warm up. That's it. It's our first game of the night. Yeah, they had Karl Malone open for a second, but they passed him up. Oh, I thought that was it. Timing late. But yeah, man, let me tell you, once I get that first Invincible on my team, I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna want to make the whole lineup with a bunch of Invincibles. Corey, man, that Invincible Giannis is looking good out there, and he's down to like 4 mil. Yeah, think about running him at the three. How nice he's gonna be. But J Dubs, my team is looking like complete ass right now. I'm missing a whole starting five. I got a really good, decent bench, but my starting five, the only person in my starting five right now is just Timmy D. So I need a starting point, a starting shooting guard, a starting three, a starting five. But my team is looking like ass right now. So I can't wait to start the new season and rebuild my team. I rebuild my team every single season. I've gone through so many lineups. No, good job. Should have shot that Alfred. You should have pulled up and shot it. Nice, Corby. That dirt card is looking real nice out there, man, in your hands. Usually Dirk is a little bit stiff, but he's looking real athletic. Yeah, no. I'm. Let's play some defense. I got Karl Malone. No, I'll pick up the three. I'll pick up the three.
Indy, you keep bringing up the goats. 10 mil won't be enough for the first goat card.
I was gonna kick it to you, but oh, nice, nice. I had the two, but then I was trying to get it to Corby for the three. All right, all right. Because if you tell me to pass it, I'm gonna just give it up. You know, you guys are the park pros and shit. So if you think you have a good shot, just let me know and I'll pass it to you. Oh, that was hard, man. Wanted to hit that so bad. I felt like I should have had that shot. Sometimes Dr. J's three isn't the best. They speed it up and shit. Yeah, I just did it. I wanted to make sure it didn't go in. Let's get this stop and then tie it up. I was trying to steal the ball from him. Damn it. Oh, J Dubs, they're not going to be enough to get 10 mil is not enough to get any GOAT card when they first come out. But remember, it's end game. So the GOAT cards and the Invincibles, they're going to come down in price pretty quickly. They're not going to be maintaining their value that long. That's why 2K is pumping out two Invincibles per week. And that's going to bring down the price and the value of the Invincibles. They're going to do the same thing with the GOATs. They're going to be pushing out two a week, and that's going to keep the price at a reasonable level. So that's what I want to see if I'll be able to still, pull and, be able to get some GOAT cards out of the auction house. Court six. If not, I would just have to wait until they come down in price to get them. But eventually they'll come down in price. And last yeah. No, he was looking really good. What I was surprised about was he was really athletic. He wasn't looking stiff out there. Yeah. And not only that, J Dub, but when the gold packs do come out, they should last year they had raised the pack odds to 12%. There was a 12% chance of pulling a goat last year at the very end. So there's gonna be plenty of ways to get them in. I'm sure the price will go down in the auction house. The auction house isn't looking too crazy nowadays. The prices are looking pretty reasonable for most of the players, except for King James and Wemby. Those are the only two cards that the prices are looking
I'm
pretty
hoping
crazy
Shaq
on. But
goes mid.
everything else is looking pretty reasonable. Shaq, Corey, what do you think Shaq is gonna go for? That is a good question. 5 mil, 6 mil? You think he's gonna hit 10? I'm gonna say Shaq is gonna be about 5 to 6. I think that's what Shaq is gonna hit. I think Shaq is gonna hit 5 to 6 million, depending on his release. Yeah, but everyone's all about the jumper this year and the release. So I think if Shaq doesn't have a good release, it's gonna affect his price. I was gonna say, how did you do with the 100 Shaq? Did you like his release? Were you hitting the jumper with it, or it's not bad? I don't know. It depends on how the release is. If he's got a really good release, then he's gonna be 7, 8 mil. But if he has just like a mid release, or it's not all that, he's probably gonna be like 5 mil. Yeah, 5, 6. Yeah, if you got that many legends on Shaq, you don't need him. Like DBG said, the 100 Shaq and the Invincible Shaq is pretty much the same player. So I wouldn't spend, the MC on Shaq. You already have the 100 overall. I would just keep that. But J-Dub, I'm really excited about that PG-13. He's gonna be my starting shooting guard. And I think I want to say, especially if his price comes down, I want to say tomorrow I'm gonna be adding Dr. J, and I'm gonna run PG 13 at the two, and I'm gonna run Dr. J at the three. That's my plan for now. Or maybe I'm gonna look into Giannis. If his price comes down, I'll look into getting Giannis because I really do like. I mean, I love running Giannis at the three. Running Giannis at the three, he's unstoppable at the three, offense and defense. And the invincible Giannis, he can shoot, so he doesn't really have any weaknesses. Alpha, did you see how in the last game I'm popping more threes now? I figured, hey, it's time to take them and shit. But like Corey says, if we have an open two or an easy gimme two, like we just gotta take them. We can't pass them up. Oh my gosh, of course I'm rooting for the Knicks. I've been rooting for the Knicks since I was a kid. The problem is that the Knicks have been losing for like 4 or 5 decades now. Like they've been losing since like the 70s or something. So if the Knicks can win it, and get to the finals, my gosh, that would be the huge W for New York City. What happened? Oh, I heard about that. I heard they had the best odds, the second best odds to win it. Except the way they were playing the last game, they were playing pretty bad the last game. I don't know what happened with Cat. He ain't show up. He was playing like a little wuss, and Brunson fouled out and shit, and I don't know what was going on. But let me tell you, Jalen Brunson has really surprised me with these playoffs. I always kind of liked Jalen Brunson, but I didn't think it was a that big of a deal, that big of a trade for the Knicks. But now I want to say acquiring Jalen Brunson was a huge trade for the Knicks, and he's really clutch. There's no doubt about it that he's got that Kobe gene. Mavericks, yeah. I almost Now when I look back on that trade, I'm like, man, the Dallas Mavericks, they should have kept Jalen Brunson and Luca together. Luca was happy when he had Jalen Brunson. So to me, Brunson, he's got that Mamba mentality. He's got that DNA in him, that Mamba gene. So I think he's a really good player. I think the Knicks need to keep him and like really start adding like a. The Knicks are only one more player away from having like a good little super team. But yeah, man, I think every card is gonna be coming down as soon as season 7 starts. And think about this, Alpha and Corby and Paradox. If we're getting free 100s this season, that means the next season we're gonna be getting free Invincible, packs. So it's just gotta be patient with the game, and I can't wait for those kind of boxes to start dropping. Yeah, The topper is gonna be a guarantee 100, but I think for the Hall of Fame box, I think it's gonna be an equal chance box. So you're gonna have an equal chance at a 100 or an invincible. That's what I think is coming next season. Now maybe in season 8, you'll see a guaranteed like invincible. But 2K always makes this time of the year really. They always fucking step it up. So I'll be real surprised if they don't step it up. But they usually do. But I can't wait to get like a really good 100 or maybe like another invincible. That Willis Reed, that's gonna be a good card. Like I said earlier, the Diamond Willis Reed was super good. So you know if they made that card really good, they're gonna make this one really good. And he hasn't had a card since his Diamond card. I think Willis. What did he say? Yeah, you're gonna be able to run him at the 4 or the 5 because I think he's like 6'10". So uh, I'm gonna use him for sure. I'm gonna use him off the bench. What are they doing for the door game? Oh my God, that's stupid. I don't know why. I think they gave up on clutch time because remember, this company wants to keep you on the game for as long as possible. They don't want you just playing these 5-minute games and then dipping on them. They want you to stay on the game so they can show their investors, like, hey, the people are on the. Oh, you mean like do like 5 people on one team for clutch time? Oh, rec on rec, yeah. No, if they brought some sort of rec to my team, that would be sick for sure. I would want to do full quarter, full games of that. Can you imagine a team with me, you, Paradox, Alpha, Endgame? That'd be fucking super fun. No, you would even need a bench. You could add 10 people onto your team. I also want that 100 Mike. I think that 100 Michael Jordan is looking nice and he's starting to come down in price. He's like at 1.2 now. Really? Damn. All right, guys. We just need to play a little bit defense. I saw you. Oh my gosh. And then it bounced off my back. Nice, nice pass. Okay, who's got B-Boy? Is that me? Yeah, that's me. Corey, you got Timmy. Everybody does that play now. I think it's because we ran it so much. Everybody caught on to that because we were the only ones doing that play at first from out of the inbounds. Oh my gosh, Alpha was open for like 3 seconds underneath there. You got it, you got it, you got it. damn it, man. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that fucking card is still looking nice, Alpha. Yeah, no, they made him really good this year. They souped him up. They really juiced him up. He had a really nice gold card last year. That was he was my point. He was my point guard off the bench. This year to get a card like that, they're gonna turn it into an event card. I have bad feelings about that shit, man. I don't want them to make them event cards. But Luke is definitely a pack seller. Oh my god. Uh, open. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I got that. No, we're getting our ass spanked in this one. Yeah, I'm gonna find you guys as soon as. Yeah, it was 3 seconds. No, we lost this one for sure. And they are triple teaming that Dirk. Corby, did you see that they were triple teaming you, Corby? Yeah, no, they've been triple teaming and shit. They've been really shutting it down.
In going shopping with my 10 mil, it's no point to hold on to MT. Or I'll get my 400 wins, then sell my players I won't win with my current team. Indy, you keep bringing up the GOAT's 10 mil won't be enough for the first GOAT card. I'm hoping Shaq 5 mil.
Oh man. Corby, have you been using Dirk for Park like lately or? Yeah, I don't know. It looks a little like tough to shoot with. I know Corby shoots way better than that and shit. Paradox, jump in. All right, Alpha man, take care, man. All right, Corey. Let's see if we can get some. Oh, for sure, man. We'll get this invincible. We'll get that invincible tomorrow for sure. All right, man. Get some sleep, Alpha. Where did you meet her from? Yo, oh my God. Corey's over here picking up hoes on the side while he's playing 2K and shit. That's fucking, that's fucking so pimp, Corey. You're like, while I'm over here playing 2K, I'm also talking to some honeys on the side. It is. And she found you on PlayStation. That tell her to send. No, no. First, tell her send me some pics. Be like, hey, send me some sexy pics, just to see what she looks like. Paradox, where are you? All right, let me send you the invite. But yeah, we got to get some wins. I'm trying to. I think I need 4 more wins, and I'll hit 25 wins for the season. It didn't go through. Hold up, hold up. The funny thing is, there's a Lakeland, Florida, also like 40 minutes away from me. Yo, what up, Glock? What you up to tonight, Glock? I'm over here trying to get 4 more wins at Park so I could hit 25 wins for the season. But I also hit 60 wins in Showdown last night. That's too funny. You would have to upload it or some shit.
Just trying to get this last few DM pieces.
And on top of the 60 wins in Showdown, I've also got every single agenda and challenge done. All of my agendas and all of my challenges are done for the season. I've got every single thing done. So I'm just trying to get some wins out here with Corby and with Paradox. Oh, oh, that's what you trying to do? Yeah, I did all that real early. I got all of that shit done last week when I was hit with that 7 day ban. I had nothing else to do but, agendas and challenges. So I got all of that shit completed. And it broke down into a lot of MT. I'm almost back at 11 million MT. That's how much MT I've made off of the MT method. And that's just from grinding out the game. So it's definitely worth it to get all of those event cards. Get every single piece, every single shard. Or you could always just. I wonder if you could just turn on your PlayStation camera and she could see you.
I can't really afford the Pro Pass
Oh,
ID. I'm not working right now.
Oh, I know how that is, J-Dub. Unfortunately, my car's been in the shop and I haven't been to work in the last 2 weeks. So I know how that goes, J-Dub. Sorry to hear that. That does suck ass. I can't wait. For once, I actually miss, going to work. I can't wait to get back to work and put some extra, cash in my pocket so, I can get back to ripping packs and shit like that. But right now, I've been kind of like, really chilling out with all the packs openings and like all of that shit. I really, took a backseat to all of that. But one thing I do want to make sure that I'm gonna get, I do want to get the Hall of Fame pass, and I do want to get all the level skips, because okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna say, I thought you were also gonna say that you met a person from Texas. I would definitely ask for a pic, Corby, for sure. But yeah, that's definitely a female's name. Wow. But yeah, jump. Yeah, I know, I know, no, that is fucking crazy. She definitely hit you up because she saw that you were a dude and shit. But yeah, J Dub, I really want to get the Hall of Fame pass. I guess I'm sure at this time they do, man. They do. They want it that bad. It's 2025, Corby. They're like that nowadays. Tell her, send me some pics. Be like, I gotta see what you look like. Yeah, she could. Yeah, she could be a hot MILF. Corey, are you gonna buy the Hall of Fame pass day one, or you're gonna grind for it? You said. Like I said, I like to get it on day one, so this way I can get my money's worth out of that level 40 player and play with them for the whole season. But I love getting the Hall of Fame pass and all the levels on day one. And I like getting all the prizes on day one. And I like being able to do the complete ascension board on day one. And I like doing all the side
Really
games
well
on day
called,
one.
George.
I think the whole like Hall of Fame pass is a lot of fun. It's like a I like some. Oh, she did send you a picture? Oh, send her the picture and see if she sends you anything back. Yeah, I want to see what she looks like too. JW, you don't want PG-13? That's crazy. I can't say that PG-13 is one of my all-time favorite players, but I would like to run with him on the team. They always give him really good cards, Especially this year, he had a really good pink diamond card. And if he had a really good pink diamond, it's most likely this invincible is going to be really good. And I'm pretty curious about the card. And like I said, anytime I run with PG-13, it always turns out to be a really good card. So I'm pretty excited about that level 40, especially that the fact that it's an invincible. I think that's a huge W. I didn't even expect them to give us an invincible. I was just kind of hoping for either PG-13 or Kawhi, and it turned out to be PG. But I like to get that level 40 player on day one and just getting the most use out of him. If you have to grind for the level 40 player, by
That
the
could
time
mean
you
that
get
I
him, he's
haven't
kind of
been too
outdated.
small.
Unless you're one of those people like, like Dalton, who could grind out level 40 in just one weekend. And it would take me more than one weekend to grind out to level 40. J-Dub, I don't think he's too small to run at the two. I think if you run PG at the two, I think you'll be fine if you're running PG-13 at the two. And remember, he's gonna be an invincible, so he's gonna play some really good defense. Like some excellent and his release is gonna be nice. I think he also had a really good Galaxy Opal. So I'm pretty sure that he's gonna be a really good card. And at 6'6" or 6'7", he's really not that short of a shooting guard. I think he makes for an excellent shooting guard. He can shoot really good. He can slash really good. He plays above the rim. He plays defense. I think
For
it's going to
Park,
be an
I would like
amazing
to
card.
run 3 bigs though Indy.
Oh no, for Park, he might not be that good for Park. You're right about that, J Dub. That's facts. I still think you can get away with running him, in Park. I mean, because look, I'm talking to J Dub. He said that he wasn't too excited about PG-13 coming out tomorrow for the level 40, and the what? Oh yeah, yeah, the one without the pro pass is gonna suck. No, no, you're right about that. The one without the pro pass is good. Yeah, the one without the pro pass is gonna be shitty. But I still think you could run a PG-13, at the park and shit. I don't think he's too small for the park. I run Dr. J at the park and I feel perfectly fine and comfortable running him at the park. But it is the preference is to run three bigs at the park. You're right about that. Corby, are we gonna play anytime soon? Are you still talking to the honeys? Corby over here, Corby over here turned into a playboy tonight, Chad. He over here found love on PlayStation Network. He found himself a little side chick on PlayStation Network. That's fucking awesome. Pimping it out, Corby. All right, let's go, guys. But you're right. For the park, you should be running three bigs. If I had a maybe, actually, I'm gonna switch over to Timmy D. Hold on. Let me switch over to Tim Duncan. You're right. You're right, J Dub. You should be running three bigs out here. Good call on that. No, for all you know, it could be fucking yeah, come on, I can't get on. Squad size is too small. Oh, did I just do? Yeah, but you never know who could be at the end of that mic or, at the other end of that picture. Oh, she was playing Call of Duty. Wow. You know, I always feel like a female gamer.
Indie
I feel like
Island
female gamers are so hard to
2k25 had
come
2
by. Like,
million
you really
MT
don't
games
meet that
and you're
many
the top
female
player
gamers
for the
out there.
world.
Oh, J-Dub, what two players are you trying to go after? J-Dub, last night I seen Wemby, Invincible Wemby going for 9 million MT, and I was too scared to pull the trigger on it. He was the only one in the auction house, and then he was the only one after that there wasn't another Wemby in the auction house for hours. Like I'm talking about half the day. I did. And if I would have just
I
picked
want
them
the
up for
new
9
shack and
mil, I think
100
today I
wax.
could have flipped them for about 12 to 14 mil. Because like I said, there wasn't a Wemby in the auction house for like half the day. And I just kind of like got a little scared, I guess. I was a little bit too chicken to pull the trigger. But he went for like 9 mil last night, and I should have pulled the trigger on it. You know what, J Dub? If I was you, I would settle for the 100 Shack because, and this is my honest opinion. Even Corby, he's got 100 Shack, and he says it's a really good card. And even DBG was saying that 100 Shack and Invincible Shack are pretty much the same exact card. So if you really want to run Yao and Shaq, I would just get the 100 Shaq and save yourself a ton of MT. This way, when the Invincible Shaq comes down in price, you'll still have enough MT to get him. Like I said, all you have to do is be patient. It's just a huge waiting game. Eventually, all of those cards are gonna come down in price. In 3 to 4 weeks now, we're gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe how cheap the Invincibles are now. Trust me, in 3 to 4 weeks, those Invincibles are gonna come down in price. Especially once they start flooding the market with Hall of Fame boxes that contain the
No,
Invincibles.
I need the invincible cause I already had the 100.
Oh, you already have the 100. Well, then the only thing I could say is you're gonna have to wait. You're just gonna have to wait it out until they become cheaper, and they're gonna become cheaper eventually. You just have to wait. It's not like they're gonna be able to stay this high price forever. Eventually, every card in the auction house does get cheaper. So there's no reason to get upset.
Only
Eventually,
cares
your
if I
10
get
mil
this
is gonna come
100
through
if
for
his
you.
price isn't super high.
Oh, I think the 100 Shack now. I think you can get him for like 2 mil. So his price is going down and shit. But another thing, I also do think eventually they're gonna
How's
drop a
no one has
100
hyped about
Wemby,
Shaq
and I
when
still
he
think they're
dropped
gonna drop a
blades?
Dark Matter Wemby. They're not gonna miss out on the opportunity to make money off of Wemby in every single tier. So eventually you'll see a 100 Wemby, and you'll also see a like an affordable Dark Matter Wemby come along eventually. That's gonna come soon also. You know what, J Dub? I'm not even sure how excited people are about this Invincible Shack. This Invincible Shack really isn't. Even Carlo, from Twitch, he even said that it was kind of a mid drop. Invincible Shack and Invincible Lamelo. That doesn't really excite me too much. I'm excited about the Shack. I'm not excited about Lamelo at all. It should have been like a Shack and a penny, if anything. But I don't know. Last year, Goat Shack was really, really good. I really did like him. I was super happy to have that card. It could shoot threes. It was defending really good. It had a really good build on him. It would clog up the lane, play defense. Goat Shack last year was amazing. So this one is going to be pretty amazing. So I'm excited about the Invincible Shack.
Yes, as soon as I'm hoping his price is low.
But his price is going to go down. Just give it time. They always do. 2K has a way of 1 minute they drop Shaq, and then the next week they gotta outdo that. So they always drop another bigger player for you to go out there and spend more MT on it. So after they drop Invincible Shaq, trust me, they're gonna drop an Invincible Akeem or an Invincible David Robinson or an Invincible Yao Ming, and they'll drop something that will bring the price down on Shaq. That's gonna happen. It's a guarantee. They're always gonna each week drop bigger and better players.
They should have dropped Kareem.
Oh, once they drop, that's a good example right there. Once they drop Kareem, the price on Shaq is gonna go down. Once they drop a GOAT Kareem or an Invincible Kareem, the Shaq card is gonna go down eventually. All right, let's lock in, guys. Oh, Paradox has got his Wemby out here. Yeah, this is a good looking squad. Oh my gosh, they got that Draymond. I want to see how that Draymond looks, but that Scotty Barnes is trash. That Scotty Barnes is like complete garbage. But I want to see how good this Draymond is out here. I want to see what they get done with him. Yeah, yeah, I know. I should have passed it up. My bad. I just thought I was gonna be able to blow by that Kareem. And that Kareem looks unstoppable out there. Oh my gosh, that Kareem is huge. Hit that, hit that. Oh my gosh. I was trying to get it to you, but they fell. No, it was a shot clock violation. Damn it. Um, J Dub, last year they didn't do an invincible Kareem. They did a GOAT Kareem, and I don't think this year they're gonna give us an invincible Kareem either. I think they kind of save him for the GOATs. Damn, that Draymond is slow. Damn it. Well, this game did not go good. Good shot, Paradox. I don't know how he got by anyone because that card is super slow. Oh, I thought you were gonna keep slashing towards the hoop. Oh, Corey. All right, we'll play better the next game. Yeah, this game is done. But last year they dropped a really good invincible Magic Johnson. I would like to see they drop an invincible Magic. Oh my gosh. Paradox, I was over there open. Yeah, that game was done. Oh, it didn't even matter. I think we all had D pluses. All right, let's play the next game. I just want to get 4 wins so I can have 25 park wins. I'll be real happy with that. And I get a pink diamond premium pack after this. I can just hit 25 wins. Yeah, the park is dead. It's a little bit dead. You want to go to a different park? Yeah, let's see that Dr. J, man. I want to see that invincible Dr. J. All right, let's go get some wins. But yeah, I'm super excited about the new season. And it starts in like fucking 5 hours. Okay, I'm by court two. Yeah, we gotta try to get some wins. I'm gonna check the auction house real quick. Let's see what the auction house is looking like. See, and this is the only shitty part about the MT method is having to relist all of this stuff constantly. But I listed 70 items today, and I sold all 70. So this is the second batch of items that I've listed. The first batch I listed, I sold everything. It's just that it's nighttime and nothing's gonna sell too quick. And like, but you should always be trying to make MT in this game. You should always be trying to make some sort of MT in this game every day, if possible. It doesn't matter how much MT you make, just try to make a little bit, something something each day. So you can keep stacking up that MT per day. But I'm gonna relist all of this stuff. This is all getting relisted. And let's see what's going on with the auction house. Let's see what the market is looking like. Oh my God, Jason Tatum is about to end in 1 minute. He's only at 628. Corey, do you have Jason Tatum as a Celtic fan? Do you have Jason Tatum on in your collection? Damn, that's your boy, Corey. You gotta get JT. I really, really want this Penny Hardaway card, and it does look like he's coming down in price. He's about 600,000 right now, but I think in like a couple, maybe a week, this card is gonna be down to 400,000. Within a week, I'll be able to get this Penny Hardaway for 400,000 easily. So I'm kind of waiting on that. Same with Patrick Ewing. I think you can get Patrick Ewing right now for like the low 300s, if not 200,000. That was a really good, decent card. I like that card a lot. I'm gonna get him back on the team eventually. But the 100s seem like they're coming down in price for sure. There's a T-Mac with 36 legends ending in 2 hours. That's super nice. And it's kind of like DBG said today. The 100s, the Invincibles, and the Goats, they're kind of all like the same card practically. But I still think that the Invincibles are way better. Yeah, oh, they're definitely way better. I remember how it was last year. They were way better than the 100s. The 100s are nice, but they're not as nice as the Invincibles or the Goats. Let's see what the Invincibles are looking like. Oh, Giannis is about to end, and he's only at 5 mil. He's at 5.5. Dr. J, man, that's crazy. Dr. J is looking cheap out there. I might have to pick me up a Dr. J tonight. Yeah, no, for real. Well, I'll give it one more day because the new season is just hours away. So I'm just gonna give it, But I think by tomorrow night, I'm definitely gonna have two Invincibles in my starting lineup.
Indie Yao Ming, the only card in the game that's 100% worth his price.
You know what, J Dubs, you're definitely worth right about that. Yao Ming is the only one worth his price right now, especially if he's badged up. Okay, let's see what that Invincible is made of.
Yao Ming
No,
is
it's pretty
unstoppable.
laggy. I can feel it. No, Yao Ming is unstoppable. Oh, nice shooting, Paradox. And let's go out here and play some defense. How much is Yao Ming going for nowadays? Nice. That card is so damn fast on his feet.
I seen him as low as 4 mil.
Wow, that's surprising. So I'm here. I didn't think he got that cheap. Oh, too many screens at once. It is real laggy out here. Oh, nice shot. All right, let's get back in this. Down, 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 down. Oh, down here, throw down, throw down. Ah, waited too long. Yeah, no, there's a lot of lag. Oh, damn, they just stole that ball. Down, down, down. Oh, this shooting, man. That Dr. J card is looking nice. Yeah, we got killed that game. Oh, 4 million for Yao Ming. That's still a lot. That's a little way too much for me, J-Dub. I probably wouldn't get a 100 Yao until he came down to like 2 mil. That's when I want to pick him up. But like I said, in about 2 weeks, those 100s, the Invincible, everything is going to come crashing down again. It's been happening all year. It's almost a guarantee. The card market doesn't really ever go up or, stay like, stable. It's always crashing. The auction house is always going down. And that's what it's meant for. You'll see, give it like 2 weeks, every single card in the market is going to be super affordable. Let me check Yao Ming real quick. Let's see what Yao Ming is going for. There's no Yao Mings? That's crazy, man. That's unreal. Not one single Yao Ming. The next time you see a Yao Ming on the market, he's going to go for way more than 4 mil. Because there's still like a huge demand for him. So the next time anybody lists Yao Ming, he's going to go for 5. And that sucks. Yeah, Yao Ming would be nice, just not for 5 mil. But, let's not forget that at one point he was 10 million MT. So like I said, every card comes down in price eventually to the price where you feel comfortable, paying for it. You just got to be patient.
Get Daika Mutumbo.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna still maybe pick up the Kembe. I want to say like within the next 3 days, you're gonna see the Kembe Mutombo going for like 2 to 300,000 only. I think right now you can pick up the Kembe for 300,000 easily. The Kembe is a really, really good card to pick up. I still say that card is a great card, offensively and defensively especially. It's a great card. And whichever card you want to go to, let's try to play on a card where there's a bunch of randoms playing together. All right, I'm gonna get something to snack on. Fucking got like the super munchies. One of my go-to snacks, I like to take about 7 or 8 Chips Ahoy's and I just throw them in a bowl and I eat them like cereal. And I just drown them in milk. Well, I actually had brownies, but I didn't see them. But yeah, I can't wait for the new season, and I can't wait to like start rebuilding my team because building a team is one of my favorite things to do. I've been running with my team forever since like season 4, the end of season 4. So it's time for a change. They need to change this next year. It takes way too long to get a game going. All right, let's try to get this win. Also, for season 7, I've got to get my guy some drip because he's still out here in day one outfit. You know, it's looking terrible. I actually saw an outfit that I want to get. This guy was wearing a Laker uniform, but it was like a metallic gold. It wasn't just a regular Laker uniform. It was like a metallic gold Laker uniform. And I'm gonna try to get that tomorrow. Oh, these guys are like fucking gold weapon shit. Oh, I got stuck in some. I should have just stood with him. Paradox, the way you shoot out here at the park versus the way you shoot in Showdown is completely different. I'm not even used to seeing you miss this many shots. Oh my god.
Jaw kick might be the goat indeed.
No way. That's what I thought. Just dunk that shit. What? They just hold out Invincible Dr. J like that? Wide open. Oh. Oh. I should have, but by the time he passed this to me, I was already on the move, and I wasn't planted anymore. Oh. Yeah, I see you. All right, we just need one more stop. Good play, guys. Oh, watch out. He's cherry picking. Yo, were there any games on tonight? Oh man, gosh, I was trying to pass it. Yeah, that sucks, man. We needed that shot. Nice, nice shooting. All right, let's get a stop over here. I got Timmy. You know, J Dubs, if he gets another championship or two, he might be in that conversation eventually. Joker's that special. But everyone in the NBA always has, skill. It depends on how many rings you collect, with your skill set. Let's get this. We're only down by a point. Oh, can't believe that shit, man. Oh, that fucking sucks, man. Slightly late. I was gonna pass it to you. Nice. All right, one more stop again. We just need another stop. I got Timmy. Damn it, man. Yeah, the park is a fucking struggle, man. The park is a struggle. Stupid shit be happening out here, man. Watch out for the alley. Dunk that shit. Nice. All right, we just need another stop, man. Oh my god, I thought that was off. I think they missed. I think there was two dunks that they made Dr. J miss. Two dunks that Dr. J should have had. Yeah, we should have had that win. You want to go to the one right behind us? No. Corey, what are you doing? Let me see what's going on here. Well, no one's really streaking up or anything. It's not any streaks going on, so we can go play at any court. But most of the games just started. All right, what's going on? Which court are we going to? I'm gonna check the auction house while Corey and Alpha are doing their thing. Let me see if there's anything I could snipe. I've got to add all of that back into the auction house. And let's see. I still can't believe that there's not one Yao Ming on the market. Like, is everyone just holding on to Yao Ming now? I wish I can get a Yao Ming. That's another thing I hate about the auction house. I feel like you're always waiting around for the cards to become available. Like, they're never available when you want them. You're always waiting for them. Wow, Penny Hardaway ends in 15 minutes. He's only at 631. When Penny drops to like 4 to 5, that's when I'm gonna pick him up. When he's a consistent 4 to 500,000 MT, that's when I'm gonna get him. I really want this card. I'm a huge Penny Hardaway fan. I really like the players from like the 90s to early 2000s. I'm like a super huge Penny Hardaway fan. I used to have all of his sneakers in high school. He used to have some really, really good sneakers. Let's check out the Invincibles. Dr. J is still at 1.2. He ends in an hour and 48. If this Dr. J with 12 legends, if he even ends, if he's like somewhere in the 2 million within that vicinity, I'll pay 2 mil for a Dr. J within the next 2 days, easily. I really like this card. I really want it. I mean, he's a 6'7" shooting guard, and I think that's pretty damn big to play the two. I think it makes for a really big shooting guard, and that's what I want because height matters in this game. Height actually dominates the game. And then I want to run Invincible Giannis at the 3 because, like I said, height dominates this game. There's a Giannis over here with 21 legends. Invincible Giannis with 20. That's amazing. And then Wemby, he's still out of price. He's still gonna be way out of my range for a while. And I also want to look for 100 overall Ben Simmons. I think Ben Simmons at the point is really super cheesy and fun. Okay, not too bad. Ben Simmons is at 2 mil and there's 3 hours left on him. Not too bad. And Scottie Pippen is only like 600,000. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I think the only thing I'm gonna do the rest of the night is maybe try to snipe. See if I can get like a. Yeah, I want to see if I can get like something on a super good deal that I can flip, within the next day or two. Trying to stack up that MT. But yeah, no, that's a good, that's a good place to be. That's the card I would go for next. If I had 5 mil, and I was like looking to buy a new card, I would go after Giannis. Giannis at the 3 in Showdown, like that's so fucking OP. It makes the game so easy when you're running Giannis at the 3.
Indy, I helped you make MT on that Ewing.
Oh, J-Dub. No, you did, my dude. I bought that Ewing for 300 something thousand, and I sold them for 400 something thousand. And then the Clyde Drexler that I picked up for 300,000, that sold for 500,000 and some change. So I made a really good amount of MT just on, your help. I really appreciate that, J-Dub, for real. I ended up turning 600,000 into 900,000 basically. All right, let's get this, last game. And this is gonna be the last game of the night. Let's get this W. All right, nice shooting, Corby. Let's just keep feeding that ball to Corby while he's hot. All right, I got this Scotty Barnes, I think it is. So much fouling happens at the park. It's annoying. Every fucking possession is a foul just to slow the play down. I was trying to get that rebound. Yeah, that's why I'm always on show now. Can't stand the park out here sometimes. Nice shooting, Corby. Let's try to get a stop over here. 2 stops and we'll be back in this game. Just need to get some stops. Yeah, that Dr. J is looking. He's moving so nice out here, Corby. That invincible Dr. J was a huge W. I still can't believe you pulled him. How did we not get? How did we not get that rebound over him? Can't hit my threes out here. No, Corby always shoots good out here, no matter what. Corby's always shooting good out here. It's fucking unbelievable how good Corby shoots out here. I told you that release on Galaxy Opal Wemby is too slow. That too, because he's a Galaxy Opal and trying to keep up with Dark Matters 100s and Invincibles out here. I kept him for like 3 days and I kept trying to convince myself to keep him. I was like, I need to sell this card before I lose MT on it. I'm lucky that when I sold my Wemby, he had 40 legends and I made 1.1 off of him. Yeah, I will list him ASAP. Dark Matter Dikembe Mutombo is better than Galaxy Opal Wemby. No, you're hitting so many shots with that Dr. J Corby. He looks so sick. I'm over here following Paradox back and forth. Corby, what quarter you buy? All right. Now, yeah, he runs out of stamina, and he's kind of not saying that he's weak, but he gets bumped easily, and that throws him off. Throws him off with his jump shot. It throws him off with his driving dunk and his driving layup. I think Galaxy Opal Wemby, it's time to say bye to him. He's past his prime. Go sell that card for 1 million. Somebody, some idiot out there that's Wemby obsessed right now is going to give you 1 million MT for that card. Take it and run. Go buy yourself a 100. Um, I would list them. I would list them around maybe 6:30 in the morning, and then list them for 12 hours. I think that's the best thing you can do. But I would list them as soon as possible for sure. Because I feel like a lot of people have kind of given that Galaxy Opal Wemby a try, and everyone's kind of realizing that he's too slow to keep up right now. His jumper is good because he can shoot over people, but I feel like his release is slow. It's like once you get used to shooting with Tim Duncan, you can't go back and get used to shooting with Wemby. And I've gotten used to shooting with like Tim Duncan now, and it makes that Galaxy Opal Wemby look slow. Yeah, switch to. Oh no, I'm running Timmy. I'm already running Timmy. You want me to switch? All right, I'll switch. I don't know who I'm gonna switch to, but I'm gonna have to switch to Kawhi. All right, let's do this. Oh my! I forgot who was telling me the other day, but they were telling me how you were killing it with Dwight Howard. That's another card that's I think that's a really good part card. And how was Dwight's release? You were able to shoot with them? Yeah. I think that Dwight Howard card looks really good, especially for his price. I think he looks super good. You got Oscar Robertson? No, the Big O is a great player. Big O was for like his record stood the test of time. Like he, yeah, no, he does. Big O, I think Big O is a really good affordable card right now. A really good 100 that you could pick up on the cheap. I would pick him up right now. That's one of the cards I'm actually targeting is Big O. I'm definitely gonna Big O, Clyde. I'm definitely gonna look into picking up those cards. But Big O, Corby, in real life, he was the first original player that averaged a triple double for like 3 years in a row, some shit. And until Russell Westbrook did it recently, that record, he was the only person to ever average a triple double for like 50 years. So he was a really good player back in his day. And he could hit the three back in his day, even before the three was around. He was shooting from that distance. That also said wide open, man. God. Yeah, yeah. I knew that once he got too close to the basket, I knew that was gonna happen to him. Fucking happens to everyone. Yeah, it's laggy a little bit. Man. Yeah, it's super laggy right now. Nice. So much damn fouling happening at the courts. It's unreal. Nice, Corey. All right, we're up. Let's fucking take, bring this home and shit. No, that's off. Kick it down, kick it down. Oh, you should have just dunked it. You had a wide open dunk. I know, but I always say if you have a dunk right in your face, I would just take the open shoe. It's sort of a gimme point. Yeah, I know if it goes in, we're up, but it's nice. No, we got it going. Just to keep doing your thing, Corby. Yeah. Oh, that should have been out steal, man. How the fuck do they end up with the ball again? That shit is unreal. Yeah, I was gonna do this. All right, I'm gonna run in. But actually, Paradox, you cut it, and I'll just pop out for the three. Need to make those. That's off. And people foul on every single possession out here nowadays. I was open too. Oh, nice shooting though, Corby. You made up. You made up for it, Corby. You definitely made up for it. No, no, if you keep shooting like that, I don't even give a shit. I should have gone for this steal. Oh, that was too far. Yeah, it makes you like drift further into the pass. Open, open. I got you. Yeah, I should have not shot that. Alright, it's tied up. That I saw the lag happening and shit. I saw the lag as you shot it and shit, man. That's what I'm saying. Nutty shit always happens at the park. Oh, Corey, I was wide open under the rim. I know. No, no, I don't want to lose this game. Damn it. He's been doing that every single fucking possession. Oh, I saw that. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night too. I can't get the hang of the park shooting ever, man. This shit. Some days I shoot decent out here. Some days I'm shooting like ass out here. It fucking pisses me off. Yeah, that was done. Paradox, what you gonna do for the night? Yeah. The only thing is, we gotta play some defense next. Actually, we were just missing some shots out there. We were just missing shots. Yeah, we were just all missing shots out there. Yeah, man, it is sometimes. Yeah, I, I can't even explain it because shots that I make in Showdown, I can't even make them over here. It's like I'm constantly missing my threes and not making enough. But on Paradox, what are you gonna do, Paradox? You want to try to run one more game of Park and see what happens? Yeah, let's run one more. Corey, you taking off? You gonna play one more? Yeah, you sound sleepy, Corey. And plus, tomorrow's a new season. Let's just all be ready for season 7. I know, but my team is looking like ass. It's like I don't even want to deal with that shit. You too, Corby, man. Have a good night, man. Take care. Paradox, you want to play some Park Solo? See if we can find an empty park. Play some Park Solo. Oh, you know what, Paradox? I'll play you. Do you want to play some exhibition where you can use the exhibition teams and I can use Kobe and shit. You down for that? All right, let's do that. I'm down for that. What team are you gonna run with? You gonna run with the Rockets? That's awesome, man. All right, I'm gonna run with the Lakers. How do you get to the exhibition mode?